everybody, and welcome to what we think is episode 8 of Robbie's Cooking Sunday. We are starting to lose track a little bit. Now, the reason that Robbie is brandishing a steak knife is obviously because we are going to make some soup. So we are going to make this week special soup. Now, it is a recipe that Robbie and I have made before. It works really well. It's a bit like one of those soups that you get in Asian restaurants. I don't know if it's Japanese or Malaysian or what, but you know, soup that you get in places like Wagamama, but without the spices, the lovely spices, and without quite the same level of cooking skill, which doesn't sell it terribly well, but I promise you it does actually work. So Robbie is going to put this soup together, and we've already cooked our ingredients today, and we're going to assemble the soup. So what we have is some rice. Can use noodles if you want, but we are using rice. We have some belly pork. Again, use what meat you like, but belly pork works really well, and belly pork is one of my favourite cuts of belly pork. We have some roasted vegetables, in this case carrots and onions, that we have roasted in with the belly pork. We have some of this vegetable bouillon stuff, and we have some hard-boiled eggs, which have already been done. Okay. So the first thing we need to do, Robbie, is we need to put the rice in. You might need to move the stool over a little bit so you can reach the rice. Yeah, we might just bear with us while we just put Robbie in a little bit closer, I think. Robbie, you'll never be able to do it from there. Right, just moving a bit closer. There we go. There we are. Now we are in the middle of the workstation. Right, so we're going to put in some rice. So, Robbie, put a few spoonfuls of rice in the bottom of the bowl. Lovely. Okay, so rice in the bottom of the bowl. Okay, the next thing we need is a bit of some veg, and we need some pork. So we're going to make 3 portions out of this, so we need to use 1/3 of everything in each one. Okay, that looks good. Okay, maybe a piece more pork, Robbie. Oops. Well, maybe another one. Fantastic. Okay, and some veg. Let's get some veg in there. Okay, I think that looks good, don't you? Now, these carrots and onions have been roasted in with the belly pork. The belly pork was roasted for 30 minutes and the carrots and onions were roasted for about 20. So that's all in the bowl. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the boiled egg in. So we're going to get one of those boiled eggs and cut it in half with the steak knife. Excellent, Robbie. Okay, and we're going to put each half of the egg. We can take the yolk out for yours, Robbie. Robbie doesn't like egg yolks. We can take the yolk out when we do yours in a bit, Robbie, if you want. Or not. Right, this is Robbie's portion, everybody. Robbie's going to eat this one. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the bouillon. Now, here we have got some very, very, very hot water. And I'm just going to move a couple of things out of the way. Okay, we've got some very hot water here, which Robbie is going to be super careful with. Hang on. We need to put the bouillon in the hot water before we pour it all over the soup. So, what you need to do, Robbie, for each half pint of the bouillon, you need 2 good teaspoonfuls. So there is half a pint of bouillon in there, and I want you to put 2 good teaspoonfuls of the bouillon into the. So half a pint of water in there, 2 good teaspoonfuls of the bouillon into the jug. 2 good. No. Excuse me. Right, 2 good teaspoonfuls into that jug, and then give it a good stir. You need to be careful with it because it's hot. Into the jug. into the jug. Right, we'll get there. Right, we're just going to scrape some of the bouillon off the top. It doesn't matter if a bit of rice goes in there because it's all being used tonight. All going wrong here. Right, okay, right. How's that doing for bouillon? Did you put 2 teaspoonfuls in? Yeah? Yes? Okay. Right, give it a good stir. Take the spoon, give it a good stir. Oh. You need to put the spoon right down in and hold on to this jug so it doesn't go flying. You might just put a smidge more in. There we go. There we go. That's starting to look a bit more like a broth. Excellent. You can apparently have this as a drink, so I don't think it can be too bad without any spices and seasoning. Right, let's give this a good stir around. Now you just need to pour enough of this over the rice, meat, veg and eggs just to make it look soup-like. Okay, so okay, shall we do a tiny bit more? There we go. Excellent. Okay, now here we go. So this is our special soup. Now you would be forgiven for thinking that it looked like somebody threw up in the bowl. But believe me, it does work. Robbie's giggling here off the camera. It does work and it is nice. So we are going to have that for our tea now. And are you looking forward to eating it, Robbie? I think that's a yes. Okay, bye-bye everybody.